Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. It's Paulie ESTHER here. Remember me, the guy who doesn't collect Funko Sodas? Well, as I do from time to time, I was looking on Kijiji for those local buy sell want ads, and I ran across somebody I had bought from before. I actually made a video of things that I bought from them before, and they were selling off their extra soda cans. So what they do is they go through, and there's somebody who tries to get the chases out of these Funko Sodas. They buy multiples until they get the chase soda that they're looking for. Chase sodas are 1 in 6, so if they're not lucky, they wind up with a lot of doubles, and then they have no need for them, so they sell them off on Kijiji. Kijiji is Canada's version of Craigslist for local want ads, and so actually a company that's owned by eBay. So I saw they had a number of Funko Sodas in duplicate, triplicate that they were selling off, and they had made a pretty good deal on it. So I wound up buying 21 sodas from them for $140. You know, a little bit less than $7 a can. With the price of these going up here in Canada to $25 plus tax, I just couldn't turn it down. So we're going to go through and I'm going to show you all the sodas I got here. I'm not going to bother to pull out the pogs and show you that it says it's a common and the piece counts. I don't think that's important. They're all going to be common. So we're just going to go through and see what we get. So the first one here is Vampire Mickey. So we'll just pull them all out of these bags. Oh, this one is sealed. I guess they just looked at the pog and they knew that it was a common. They didn't even bother to open it. I haven't opened all these myself here. So there's Vampire Mickey. His nose seems a little small to me. I don't know. Maybe it's to fit those fangs in his mouth here. Vampire Mickey is your first one here. So 20 more to go. Oh my gosh. Hopefully I won't have to open too many of these. Try and streamline this as much as possible. All right. Next, we got the Predator. This is a cool one. So I do know what the chase is on this. I mean, obviously I'm not going to get any chases here. Some of them I know what the chases are. Some of them I don't. So the chase on this one is Unmasked Predator. But that's just a normal one. It's a nice looking figure. I'm very impressed with some of these. You know, I've always said that the thing that holds me back off of this is that blind bag aspect, because otherwise, if I was into these and I, you know, got myself hooked on these chases, I'd be one of these people that has so many in duplicate and triplicate that we're trying to get rid of. Next one is Gomez Adam. So I wanted to get this one to go along with the Morticia that I picked up at the Niagara Falls flea market a couple of months ago. So there he is, Gomez. John Aston, right? So very nice. Nice soda. Like that one. The price is right on these at $7. I'm happy to fill in my collection. So with these purchases here, and the ones that I bought from this seller before, and things that I picked up here and there, I think I'm at about 60 sodas now. So here's Homer Simpson, always a fan favorite. Can't go wrong with Homer. I'm very happy with all of these picks. There was some that I left. They had way more that I could have bought, but I had a budget in mind of what I wanted to spend. So here's Homer with the donut. I think the chase on that is Homer holding a glass of beer. So very happy with that one. Okay, so I have a lot of... My wife got me a lot of these Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Claymation sodas over the years, so I thought I can't pass up the Spotted Elephant to go with those. I've got Yukon Cornelius, Hermie, and Rudolph. I think that's the only ones I have from the series, but when I saw this one, I'm like, well, I got to get that to go with the series. I told my wife, like, look at all these sodas. A lot of these can go into our Christmas display. And she said, You're funny. So I think that means no. I don't know. Next one for the Christmas display, it's Santa Stitch. I think I was watching one of Top Pop's videos. He said this is the only version of Stitch that they have made in a soda so far. But it's super cute. Super cute. Santa Stitch. I still need to see this movie. I have Disney Plus. I should just put it on with my son one day because he's seen it. My wife took him to see it years ago. Get her, I think. And, you know, it could do with another viewing. Let's see. There's somebody else in here who's part of the holiday theme. If I can find it quickly. Sorry for the bag noise. No. Alright, we'll just skip it. We'll find it at the end, I guess, when we get to the bottom of the... Oh, here it is. Santa Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas. This one seems quite large. Maybe it's just that cartoony head, but seems very big. Jack Skellington as Santa. Little sack on his back. Nice one. They do a good job on these sodas. I've never been like, oh, I hate the art style or anything like that. It's always been the price point. These are more expensive than Pops. And then the blind bag aspect that has kept me away from them. All right, let's go in this Hanna-Barbera. Mr. J, it's Rosie the robot from the Jetsons. I don't know, this one seems like an older one. I was kind of happy that they had this one. I don't know how long this one's been around, but man, is that ever well done. Mr. J. Rosie the robot from Jetsons. Love that one. But that's my wheelhouse, right? Is the Saturday morning cartoons that I grew up with, those characters. Really enjoy those a lot. What am I going to do with these? I don't know. Right now, they're just going into a giant box. Isma. I don't really have a good way to display them. I was sorting my collection and putting the sodas that I have into my Pop Price Guide app and seeing how many I had to make sure that I didn't buy any from this seller that I already had. There's Isma. That's from The Emperor's New Groove. This has a lot of Pops and sodas for, you know, I think an underrated Disney movie. But maybe there's more people who appreciate it than I think. That's Isma when they're in their scientific... She and Kronk are in their scientific outfits. So it's nice to see that movie get some love. I think it's a good movie. Disney. In here I also have... Let's see if I can spot it. My very first... Star Wars soda. Darth Vader. And one thing that I didn't know is that maybe I just haven't been paying attention, is that the Star Wars sodas are Bobble Heads. Now I know that the Star Wars and the Marvel Funko Pops are Bobble Heads, and that has to be done that way because of the licensing agreement with Hasbro to make action figures. So the loophole to get this license was, well, what if we make them bobbleheads under their own category, not action figures? And that's why all of the Star Wars and Marvels bobble, and I don't really collect bobbleheads. So that might be my first and my last Star Wars one. But I said they got Vader. Vader's so iconic. I gotta get Vader. How can I not get Vader? So, I also thought about, when I had those soda mystery boxes that I opened not too long ago, I got some chases in there, and the anime ones I wouldn't really be interested in, so I thought about, you know, proposing a trade to this person, but, I just said, well, let me just keep it cash for now, and, you know, maybe I can revisit it and offer them some of my chases in trade later on. Okay, keeping in... Oh, let's do this one. So, the last time I bought from them, I got Godzilla, and this time we got Kong. So, Godzilla versus Kong. It's a very Very nice companion piece for the Godzilla. Godzilla is an amazing soda. Kong is pretty cool here too. Make him face off. Chest beating King Kong. Very nice one. I got a few here that are companions to ones that I had or that I bought from this seller before, like the Morticia and Gomez Adams, Godzilla, and King Kong. Let's see, where's another one like that? Yeah, here's one right here. Pluto. So I got the Popeye as part of my mystery sodas from the Lunar New Year. So they had Pluto, so I said, well, that's a no-brainer. I want to get Pluto to go with Popeye. Look at the teeth. Very big, angry man. Good job on him, though. And is that all that I have? Oh, no, there's one more here that I have that's a companion to something I already had, which that made me happy to be able to get ones that were the same theme and not just have, well, I got this one, but I don't have this one. So I also got Zan from the Super Friends. So Zan and Jaina, the twins, the Wonder Twin powers activate, right? So I only had Jaina, which I got from this seller the last time. And then they had Zan here. Colored Pog. Oh, just normal. Okay. Zan and Jaina. So I bet you can line them both up and have them fist bump, because I always had to touch to activate their powers. Wonder Twin powers activate. Shape of a bucket of water. Form of an eagle, you know. A couple of you remember that. A couple of you out there get that. Zan and Jaina, the Wonder Twins with their sidekick monkey Gleek. So what else have we got here? Those are black lights. Now, this is one that I would like to get the companion for, but I only have this one so far. The Oompa Loompa, they also made a Willy Wonka, at least one Willy Wonka, which I would like to get. They didn't have it, so I mean, you know, I'm betting against this person that they don't like get two sodas and get a normal one in a chase and stop. I'm hoping that they have to keep buying, right? Oompa Loompa, Oompa dee doo. But maybe they bought two Willy Wonka and they got exactly what they needed and they didn't have to buy anymore. I wonder how many they buy at once. If they just buy, you know, one at a time until they get what they need, or I would assume they would buy at least two initially. Sticking with that Hanna-Barbera theme, we got Ricochet Rabbit. Uh-oh. That's a nice looking soda there. Very clean. Ricochet Rabbit. The Sheriff. Cute. I'm assuming the chase of that one would be locked. I don't know. Not gonna concern myself with what the chases are, because I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Try and get all of these, you know. So I got Arwen in my mystery boxes, and here's another one from Lord of the Rings. This is Frodo. So, kind of neat. Not exactly I mean, it's a companion, but there's probably many in this set here for Lord of the Rings. I don't know. There's Frodo Baggins. Nice one. I wonder if, like, he would be invisible or if the sword would glow on the chase. I don't know. Sometimes you can tell by the silhouette. Like the Arwen had a sword, right? And that was we actually pulled the chase on that one. And let's see. So this is one of their own creations. This is called Otto. This is a fantastic plastic creation. Funko original. This is not licensed. It's owned by anybody. They own it themselves. My son loves Otto. Otto and Chet, he think are really cool. And I think they did Otto in 3 colors. Like if you bought this one, there were like 2 chases. Not sure. Got the 8-ball behind the back. Otto and Chet, a couple of fan favorites. The fantastic plastic line is pretty deep, but I don't know. I feel like they're not strong sellers. People like the licensed stuff. So I feel like those have kind of fallen by the wayside with Funko being on hard times now. Now this is Donald Duck from the 3 Caballeros, and this one actually had 2 chases here. where you could get, gosh, what are the other two caballeros' name? Panchito and Jose, I think. Sorry, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. So there's Donald Duck from the three caballeros, and then there were two different chases. I don't know what the rarity of them was, if it was, you know, 5 of these Donalds, and then had a 50-50 chance of the chase being Panchito or Jose, or if it was a little easier to get. I'm not too sure. Maybe it was 4 Donalds and then 1 each of the other 2. But anyway, this is their duplicate Donald that they sold off to me. Like that, it's cool. 3 caballeros with the sombrero. And then we got some black lights. So I got the Yogi Bear black light from my mystery boxes that I bought. Actually, that was one of the doubles that I got. I got 2 Yogi Bears. This one is Huckleberry Hound. This is Brian Mariotti's favorite character of all time. So Huckleberry Hound gets a lot of favoritism as far as what gets made, because Boss's favorite. So this is the black light one here. That's why those colors really pop. So if you had that in under a UV black light, it would really be sticking out here. And 2 more black lights. I don't have the regulars for these, and I think these are like some of the first Sid and Marty Krofft characters ever created for the banana splits on Hanna-Barbera Power Hour, or whatever it was called. So here's Snorky. I think that's like the Kroffts' first job in TV, or at least on the children's TV that we're all familiar with. Sigmund the Sea Monster, H.R. Puffin stuff like that. So there's Snorky in the black light, and then if you had the chase of one of these, they would just do them in different colors. Like Snorky might be purple on the chase or whatnot. But that's a cool one. I wouldn't mind to actually have the regular non-black light sodas of these. I do like the banana splits. I have the banana splits pops. They weren't cheap. I think I spent about between $200 and $300 for all 4 of them. There's Bingo. Bingo's another one of the banana splits there. The blacklight colors. Bingo, Fleagle, Drooper, and Snorky. I think that's who the 4 of them are. So they made all 4 of these sodas. This was actually convention exclusive there too. Well, maybe a few of these were convention exclusive, but that's it. So it's a great price at, you know, under $7 a piece for 21 sodas, when you consider going forward the price of a soda going to be raised from $19.99 Canadian to $24.99 Canadian. I've already seen it in GameStop at that price. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. These kind of deals, I'll be there for it every day for that price, $7. You just fill in some of these commons. I don't care that they're commons, doesn't matter to me. Not elitist that I just got to have the chases. I think these are very solid collectibles on their own, and the piece counts are low on some of them, like 5,000 of those, and I think that's worldwide. Like only 5,000 of these, and then 1/6 of those are the chases, so it's only what 4,200 or something like that. I don't know for the commons, so they're pretty rare. But yeah, I'm happy with them at that price. So that was my adventures of Kijiji this week. Was not collecting sodas. I'm gonna stick these in the box with the other ones. Like I said, I got about 60 of them now, and yeah, probably more to come. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. As always, I appreciate the time you spend here with me on my channel. See you next time. Have a great day. Bye bye.